Etude by Gurlitt. This piece has an issue of balance. To achieve a good sound, you want to balance the hands by playing the left hand melody louder and the right hand chords softer. One way that you can do this, once you've learned the hands, each hand by themselves, is to not play them at the same time. And I'll get into that at the end. First, let me show you each hand separately. Here's middle C, and the starting note of this is here, which is an A. Now notice my hand isn't starting this way, but rather it's starting in a relaxed position. In other words, I'm not trying to stretch to feel the intervals, but I know where they're going to go. So I'm going to take my hand with me. See, I brought it over to that note, and then I go to the next one, and to the next one. This is a tiny crossover, and then I come back. Again, I'm coming over, now taking my hand with me. At this point, if you look at the music, you'll see it's the end of the phrase. So I just move my hand over. When I go for the octave, I know I'm going down an octave, but I don't have to stretch. I just go down and come to here. And I'll do the next part without talking. Same idea. Move the whole hand. Same technique. All right, now for the right hand, I'm not going to go through all the ostinato D's and F because they just do them. But what to remember to think is to be playing on different parts of the key so you don't get this repetitive sound, but rather you're staying close to the key with a rather flat finger, and you're moving so that it's comfortable. So when you're practicing the right hand, what you want to do is just play those two notes, then go to the next two notes. I measure 4, and then move over to the next two notes, and then move to the next two notes, and try out that fingering that's written there. I'm now on measure 7. They give a fingering, and I'm just practicing the fingering without the repeats. Now measure 10. It's the same two notes. Notice somewhere in measure 11 there's a little change for whatever reason. You don't have to do that. Here's measure 14. Measure 15, measure 16. You're going to have to work on these changes. Notice I'm not trying to connect to them, I'm just going to them. All right, now when I'm putting the hands together, the first step is I'm going to play these two notes and hold them down. Here comes measure 4. I do the change, the harmonic change. So I'm working on the harmonic changes. Here's measure 8. Notice here they have a change of fingering in the right hand with the same two notes. It's kind of a nice place to do that change. So in that playthrough, I'm blocking the right hand and I'm playing the entire left hand. Now I'm going to add both of them, but watch what I do. I'm going to go right over to the very first phrase. I want to play these as quietly as I can. I want to give this the more balance. So I'm going to play this note and then add this note after. So you can hear the difference of the sound. There's a big difference in the balance of the sound. Then I'm going to put that together. Notice I'm not playing all the notes yet. So again, I first played them one after another to get the balance. I could have played this first too. I'm finding that though after is better. And then finally I get to the final where I'm playing everything.